Yeah.
Summer Madness. This is
crazy.
It's after 6, you know what I'm saying? The sun is dying down, you know what I mean? And this when you riding in your vehicle or you sitting on the porch.
Oh.
And then you hearing this music in the background, man. Yeah, man. You can't get no better than that, man.
Nah. And you see, we right here. Live,
man. Live.
On the 1-2s.
On the 1s and 2s, man.
And you know what I'm saying? We're just waiting on the guests today because you see that right there. The seat is empty right now. Once again, that's your man right there, the host. Big T. Radical. You already know what it pops. All day, every day.
All day, every day, man. I don't know what it is about this song, man. It does it to me, man. Every time, man.
Every trip.
Every trip, man.
Yeah. You see right here?
All the old heads know what I'm talking about. All the old heads know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what you know how we get down, man.
Yeah. What up to everybody? That is Big T on the camera. That is Big T in person. And I am. You see the man right there.
My man Screech Dinero.
On the Cypher Podcast.
Dinero.
Giving you a glimpse.
Of the lab, baby.
Yeah.
We in the lab, man.
You see.
Cypher Lab in the building.
Click on T. But yeah. You see
so yo, we got a great show today, man. We're gonna talk a little bit, man. Some things we're gonna talk about, man. First off, we're gonna talk about Diddy, the Diddy verdict. And then secondly, man, we're gonna talk about the Cavaliers, man, on what's gonna go down for the 25-26 season. Because I'm a little perturbed about, you know, what the changes they done made, man. I'm a little upset right now. You know, let's just go ahead and just dive on into it, man. We got the Cool in the Gang in the background, man. But here's the thing.
And I think our guest is here, so let me...
go get the guest, man. I'm going to talk people.
Let me double check.
We're going to go get the guest. We got that Mr. Rogers neighborhood thing. He's going to see who's at the door, man.
Yeah.
Who's at the door, man?
Yeah, you're going to be in a great neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Now I told this chick.
Whoa.
Don't come stepping to me unless you got $1 million.
She gotta have $1 million?
Gotta have $1 million.
Wow. Not an EBT card with $1 million on it. Real dollars, man. Real dollars.
Yeah. You know, we over here vibing. You see us. Can you hear us on the Cypher Podcast show? Which all our mics are going. Camera mics are sounding good.
This is what we do, man. This is how we vibe out right here, man.
So, you are now tuned in again with us.
Yeah, man.
Big T Radical right
What's
there.
the deal, man?
You know.
How y'all people doing? You know what I'm saying?
Take that.
We out here.
Take that.
Cypher Podcast in the building, Cleveland. What up?
Yeah.
So, yo, man, we got a great show today. My man Screech in the building, Big T, we right here, man, holding it down. Cypher Podcast. Boy, man, we're gonna talk Diddy verdict, we're gonna talk Cavaliers, and we got a special guest in the house that's coming out, man. And it's gonna sit down and chill with us, man. So we here, man. Cool in the Gang, Summer Madness, you know what I'm saying? Gatorade Zero. I mean,
yes, sir.
What more can you say, man?
About to get that Monaco.
No, man.
And Hundo's here. So
Hundo's here.
We about to go answer the door like Mr. Rogers.
Man, go see who at the door, man. Go see who at the door.
Let's go.
You go see who at the door. Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about y'all the Diddy verdict, about the whole situation with the whole verdict, how he was found guilty of 2 out of the 5 counts. 2 of the 5 counts. And we're gonna dive deep into it, man. A lot of people are happy for the man, and then a lot of people ain't happy for the man. A lot of people saying he should get bail. A lot of people saying he don't deserve bail. But you know, that's what we doing. We gonna hit it like we hit it, and bring it like we bring it. You know what I mean? And we also gonna talk about the Cavaliers. You know, with the fact that they just sent my man Ty Jerome out, man. Ty Jerome will not be with the Cavs, man, on next season, man. And now I'm a little upset about it. And you know, I know I'm gonna probably hear what Screech got to say, but you know, it is what it is, and we're gonna really figure it out what's going on, man. But in the building, man, we got my man Hundo's in the building. What's good, Doctor?
What's up?
Welcome to the Cypher Podcast, man. We in the building right now. So listen, we just gonna get right into the introduction, man. This young man been doing it real big for a while now, man. Two Real Entertainment is definitely in the building. And we're going to go ahead and talk to my man Hunndo is in the building. He got music that's out. If y'all ain't familiar with Hunndo, man, y'all need to go ahead and hit that one joint that he was
Spin the block.
Sir, spin the block.
So y'all got to check out that Spin the Block. If you ain't heard it yet, make sure you tap in on all the platforms and hit Spin the Block. My man Hunndo. Hunndo, what's good, baby?
What's up, man? How you been?
What's the word, man? How's everything?
Hey, everything on the low. I've been writing a lot of music. I apologize to all my fans that I haven't been dropping, but a lot of music has been in the making, so you guys should be ready for the next 2 albums that should be coming out real soon.
My man, I can dig it. So now, talk to me, man, about how big Spin the Block has been going, man, with that
Spin the Block, it took me to a lot of places. When I dropped that song, I dropped it thinking, okay, I'm just dropping another song. Then I'm getting texts from people like, yo, this song's really good. Start sending it out to places. I sent it to a couple little label managements out there in Atlanta. And then I got a hold of Ugly Money Entertainment. That's how I even met all the people that I know right now of Ugly Money, Nietzsche, Coach Blue, Stand Up Man. All those people out there, they got me to where I'm at right now just because they were giving me that, you know, that you gotta be dedicated to this music. You can't just keep stopping and going back to music, which that kills in a sense as you lose fans. You lose people that's like, oh, this guy's not consistent with his music. Right. So I was losing fans on the way, but right now, with my mindset 100%, all my music will be coming out. I actually got a mic drop. I don't know the date of the mic drop that I will be recording, but I'm about to do a mic drop with my boy Rico. Shout out to Rico. So we're going to be getting that done. And then I got another song. It's called Money Mission with Gutta. Shout out to Gutta. We about to drop that soon. And I got a couple more songs that you guys, you know, Lil Will to God. I got a couple songs coming out with him. He said he was waiting on me. I was waiting on you, but I guess we about to get some stuff going in too.
That's what's up, man. So what made you, man? What made you get into the rap game, man?
Honestly,
what coached you into saying, you know what, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, my cousin Gutta, he's been doing music for almost half his whole life, so I've been watching him do music. My older brother Javi, he's been doing music as well. So like, I'm going to the lunch tables out here in middle school, freestyle rapping, and people are actually telling me I'm good. I don't be rapping about no bullshit or nothing like that. So I just be, you know, going with the flow until I actually started writing music. All my freestyles and stuff, I still have all my freestyle songs and tracks still on there. But the more that I write, the better I get because I'm actually talking about my feelings. My music is a part of me, so I'm going to be spitting a lot more of what I went through, what I'm going through, a lot of the reasons why I was stopping music. The music is really a story to my life that you guys will be hearing in these next 2 coming albums.
That's what's up. When is it dropping, man? What's the date?
Right now, since I'm almost done with the last 3 writing them, because then I'm gonna have to come here and get them all recorded. But the last 3 that I'm writing right now, I'm waiting on Big Homie Max to finish one with me, and then the other 2 are by myself. But I want to say around August, the beginning of August.
Okay.
Beginning of August. So I'd say before the 15th. We'll have 2 Hunndo dropping. That's what the first one's called.
That's what's up. Y'all know what it is, man. Hundo's in the building, man. Cypher Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Big T, Squeech De Niro in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
We vibing out, man. You hanging out with us?
Yeah, I'm hanging out.
Hanging out?
Yeah.
All right, man. So listen, I gotta get into it, man. I gotta the Sean Diddy Combs verdict. I have to get your. I gotta get y'all vibe on this, man, because honestly, here's the thing. I ain't gonna say was. I'm still a fan of the music of Sean Diddy Kong. I'm still a fan of Bad Boy Entertainment.
A lot of
I'm
hits.
still a fan. I am a diehard fan of the Notorious B.I.G.
Oh yeah.
The legacy that he left. Shout out to all those Lil Kim, so many, man, Mace.
Take that.
I mean, a whole squad, man. The whole squad, man. And it's just sad that we ran into the problem that we ran into. What are you doing, man?
I was doing the Diddy dance.
Why?
You know?
That's when the Diddy dance.
Take that.
Yeah,
That's
you know
exactly what he's doing. Take that.
I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Let's take that.
No,
man.
no baby oil. You know, and so with the fact of everything that's been going on now, he has been acquitted of 3
Yes.
of the 5
Time served
counts.
probation.
And so 2 of them he's been found guilty of,
Transporting women.
which is the prostitution and all of that.
And he was.
He did get a bail hearing, and that bail hearing has been denied. From what I'm hearing so far, it's denied.
Yeah, Trump won't get into that shit. Man.
And here's the thing: people are saying, "Well, Trump gonna pardon him. If they gonna pardon him, what? If they gonna pardon him, why not pardon R. Kelly?
I know R.
Because-
Kelly's in there pissed right now.
He is heated right now.
Nah.
He is heated. Banging on the bars,
Yeah.
throwing pillows,
Yeah.
throwing toilet paper. My man is upset right now.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not a money thing. It's just the
No.
fact that the jury did their due diligence and they tried to find a way of the racketeering and all of that, and they just couldn't find nothing to stick.
Nah, they, bruh, that's just like, that's like you doing your thing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you out here going out kicking it, then you take a bunch of chicks home and y'all just have a big ass orgy. That's all it was just a big ass orgy.
But that's what they said. The freak-offs
The freak offs, man.
were consensual.
Yeah.
Most of them.
No,
Wait,
all of them,
whoa,
man.
whoa.
I don't really know
whoa.
too much into it, but I feel like there's been stuff like people been getting set up to go into the freak offs.
So you mean people making you go to the
Not
freak-offs?
making me, but not making them, but they were setting them up into things. That's how I see it.
Because I'm like, if a whole bunch of women going into a room,
They should know.
the
what's
fellas
going
are
down.
going to follow.
They should know what's going down.
You already know what's getting ready at.
I just say like this, bro. If you know and you've been there before and you was doing what you doing, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
If I like fucking and I go into a room with a bunch of bitches and a bunch of niggas fucking other bitches, that's a big ass orgy.
Wow.
Tell me that ain't.
It definitely
Wow.
is. Is the niggas fucking the niggas though?
Whoa.
Nah.
Whoa,
I ain't saying.
what
See, I didn't say none of
What
that.
are we talking
Nah,
about?
I ain't saying none of that
walking
shit.
into that room.
I ain't saying none of that.
I ain't walking into that room. If
Nah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
ain't saying none of that.
Yeah.
I said, if you go in a room, okay, and there's a bunch of women there, and niggas, in, the dudes inside with the other chicks, and you out here, that's a big ass orgy. That's what that shit is.
So
But I didn't say a bunch of dudes on dudes. I said dudes with their chicks, like a big ass room, and they just fucking.
Yeah.
So are you
females
for-
was going?
Are you for Diddy?
Nah, I don't give a fuck what he do. Nah,
But do you support it?
I don't give a fuck. I just feel like I just feel like when you don't abide by something, when you're in that type of realm, you know what I'm saying? Because like they always say, if you minority, you're never gonna leave Hollywood clean. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Justin Bieber.
Justin, his mama and daddy sacrificed him for some money.
Hush money. I mean, a lot of young people.
Yes.
Even Usher.
Usher was the first.
Back in the day, was the
Yeah,
first.
they pass around. That's when they say. That's when they saying like Usher and Rihanna and all them young ones and shit, man, to get what they want. Foxy Brown,
Chris Brown.
all them
Chris,
motherfuckers,
man,
man.
all of them.
I don't think Chris Brown, but Rihanna ended up giving that dude something. That's what ticked him off because he had a flare. He had a
But
flare up.
Cassie took it the most out of everybody.
But she liked that
because
shit, bro. She was a
She,
freak.
she, I think she, you know, knew what she was doing, what she was
She
getting
knew it
into.
because she was the one picking
you
out
know.
the dudes to get
But
fun.
then also, back in the day when Diddy was dating Jennifer Lopez, was Jennifer Lopez the
Yeah,
same?
Jennifer
Yeah,
Lopez was
that
getting
too.
passed around.
Was
That,
Jennifer
man.
Lopez in
I
that in
think
that
she has
vibe?
so many husbands now. She's
Yeah,
gonna
she
want the
can't
same
even read.
nigga.
She
I
got-
wonder
she
if
got
she-
more Super Bowl rings than Tom
I
Brady,
wonder.
man.
I wonder what would have happened if she would have testified.
She can't. Look, she has a contract where she can't say jack shit. So every time they ask her about Diddy and what's
NDA,
going on,
an NDA.
huh?
talking about
Yeah,
NDA?
she
Okay.
cannot disclose nothing.
Okay.
All right. Why you think every time somebody asks J-Lo about Diddy, she says, "I ain't got nothing to say, no comment, no nothing," because she can't.
She can't disclose any information
She
at
can't
all.
just say shit because she got paid for it. She was part of that whole realm that they was in.
Right.
She was getting, her shit sacrificed.
Yeah.
So when you in that type of element, you either can go in or turn around.
Right.
And some people just want to go in to see what it is, but then they get caught up with the whole.
And they can't turn around after
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Exactly.
That's
And they're
true.
stuck.
That's true. I can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at
The
that.
curiosity kills.
Right. Right.
Yeah, especially if you ain't got nothing and you go up in here, we'll give you X amount of dollars.
And for people that don't have this X
Or-
amount of dollars,
Or
that
it's
pays
your
off
time.
most of their
Yeah,
stuff.
because you go into that room, now you might end up getting drugged up and got cameras like these cameras we got that flip back and forth like
Yeah.
this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that type of shit. I mean, you might see all kinds of weird shit, but it is what it is. That's what you want. If you want to be rich, famous, and the majority of the artists ain't rich, they're still broke.
But they saying that Hollywood, that's just what goes down, man. In
That's
Hollywood.
been going down
But ever
since
Hugh Hefner was a teenager
Bro,
along
the house Diddy in was Hugh Hefner's old house. That's why they found a tunnel under. That tunnel led to that down.
all the hiding places in that body.
Man,
There was some hiding places in that piece, man.
Shit, man, they was getting done.
There was some hiding places in that piece.
They was getting done.
I don't know if I can have a house with hiding places like that.
I can.
Oh.
I'm about to hide all kinds of shit in
man,
that.
it's a good and bad thing, man.
You end up forgetting about the motherfucker.
Man,
It
I
could be a
don't
blessing
know,
and a
man.
curse.
Yeah.
People see
You
that
know
and
what?
they
I don't.
thinking-
If God ever, bless me with that type of funds, I couldn't be. I'm not weird, bro. That's just like I couldn't get into that realm. I had to open up something for the youth or.
Yeah, something to invest
Man,
in.
they
actually.
just like fucking. Let me get one or two, and we good. I don't want baby oil and watching
Cases
shit.
of
You know what I'm
baby
saying? I'm not.
Do what LeBron do, man. Do it for the kids, man. Do it for the kids. man.
LeBron was at the parties on the whole.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, I don't think so, man. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. I ain't
LeBron
gonna
was
put that.
putting himself down.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna put my man LeBron in that, man. As fine as his wife is, I'll be at home.
Once again,
Hey,
Savannah hot. Man.
once again, fucking motherfucking
What? Man?
once again, I'm still alive. Then why the fuck it say it stopped?
Man, you all right, man?
I don't know. This shit, YouTube, man. YouTube been kicking me out. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with their asses.
You too, man. They're scavengers, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They want you to do something. I don't know.
Scavengers. Facebook doing crazy stuff too, man. About
Facebook's been.
taking people's money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
I
going
should be
on?
making more than what I am making on Facebook, but they have been taking a lot. They've been
Man,
taking
what's
a
going
lot.
on with that?
I don't know.
That meta pay.
I ain't paying nothing.
Paying that.
Meta pay.
Meta taking they pay.
Meta taking pay.
Shit.
That's messed up, man. Listen, yeah. So I pray things work out, man, for Diddy. If you got to do the time, you got to do the time, man. You got to be held accountable for your actions, man. The things that you do. You know what I'm saying?
He getting probation. Time served.
I mean,
What
you know,
do you think he's thinking?
what?
You think he thinks he's staying in there, or you think he's in there like, yeah, I'm getting out of this soon?
Man, he getting out.
I think
He got too much money.
He got an amazing team.
He got a crazy team.
He got a crazy team.
And then on top of that, I mean, what you really charging him from just dropping off chicks at his house? I mean, that's like me picking up a bunch of chicks and taking them to my house. I mean,
they charging them for numerous amounts of baby oil.
Yeah, Johnson, you know,
Johnson.
They've been trying to get some.
They loving him right now because they paying. They getting paid.
I mean, they been getting paid.
Johnson, they pulling up stacks and crates of baby oil.
Yeah.
They go straight to his house. They just got a check.
He probably got it shipped there daily.
Daily.
Super daily.
Johnson.
Johnson at the door.
Doing real. Johnson doing real big things right now.
Johnson doing some shit.
Doing real big things right now.
Love it. They're like, Diddy coming back?
Go to Walmart right now and go to the baby section and go where they sell the baby oil and tell me how many up there.
A lot?
No. You probably see one or two, I promise you. Go to Walmart right now and go to the baby aisle and look for the Johnson. I'm telling you, two of them.
Everybody having their own freak offs. They having their own freak offs.
Johnson doing it real big right now. But yeah, you know, I mean, definitely shout out to go to his kids, the whole nine, because I know his twin daughters, man.
Yeah.
For them to have to endure something like that, man, is really.
I bet you.
I ain't too worried about the boys, the sons, but his twin daughters, you know, these innocent young girls, man, to deal with what they're dealing with.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a lot of courage.
It does. It definitely does.
You know, for them to, you know, stand by their father, and I get it, you know, but for them to endure that, man, you know, Diddy gotta take responsibility for that, man.
Yeah.
That's something you don't put your children through, man.
Hell no, because it hurts.
But he ain't killed nobody.
Not that he
didn't kill
nobody,
it's not that. But these kids gotta go to school.
That's what I'm saying. The shame they gotta go through. The jokes
the
they gotta
shame
hear.
they gotta go through, and you know what I mean, that they have to deal with that.
Not even just the jokes, the conversation that people probably come up to them like, hey, your dad, and the jokes that is coming around, all you hear around is no Diddy. No Diddy. You hear that all the time.
And they, you know, and that's a lot for a kid to deal with, man.
Yeah.
Adults can probably deal with it in a different way, man. But you know, his daughters, man, can't even deal. His mother,
man,
his mama's dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? How do you say that? You know.
She should have taught her something better.
But hold up. She gonna say
she ain't teaching that.
She ain't teaching that, but she gonna say you gotta do right, boy.
Yeah. You know they say that.
That's what she's saying. You did wrong, boy. And you gotta fix that. You gotta fix that. I don't play that. That's mom talking.
Yeah.
You know.
And same for things. Any right or wrong, that's still her son. For the kids, right or wrong, that's still their dad.
Mother's gonna fight for their kids regardless, but they also gonna hold them accountable too.
Yeah.
They're gonna hold them accountable, man. So yeah, that's what's up with the Diddy verdict. Let's go on to the next thing, man. So yeah, I saw on TV the other day that they're gonna keep Sam Merrill.
Yes.
And they're gonna say goodbye.
Sam the man. You see the jersey right there, Mike Merrill.
They're gonna say goodbye to Ty Jerome.
Yeah. I think as a Cavaliers fan, I think the upgrade from Ty to Lonzo.
It's not a good look.
It is if he stays healthy.
But he's not.
How you know?
But he's not.
He played 35 games last year after coming back.
Out of
from
how
a
many?
major knee.
82?
From a major knee. He's not a starter. You got to remember that. He's not a starter. We have Craig Porter Jr. that's going to be off. He's going to be the first one. They're relying on Craig Porter to step up. So a lot of his, he's got to be hustling.
He definitely got to earn that way up back.
He's gonna earn. He's gonna have to earn it. But you got to understand too. Donovan and Darius and these boys are still gonna hold that. I swear, man, I wish we could have got that center, man, that African kid from Duke.
Yeah.
That would have been. Oh my God.
That was definitely needed.
That would have been major right there.
Right now with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen putting in all the work, they getting tired too much. Not really too many people can cover them.
Right.
I think we need another big.
Definitely.
We definitely need another big that's gonna be.
But we ain't got no Shaquille out there. There's no Shaquille O'Neal's out there, man.
You don't need no Shaquille.
We got Zion Williamson, but
he's too busy for the porno.
The money got to him already, so he's a different person now.
He done got caught up.
Yeah.
He done got caught up, man.
So, for me, we need a big. We need a dog. We need somebody that's not gonna be afraid to lay their body on the line.
But that's the thing. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen has been growing.
I understand, but Jared Allen is afraid of physicality. Look at the games. He's a finesse player. When a big stage hit, he's afraid of the Miles Turners. He's afraid of the Mitch Robinsons. I mean, I'm not saying like scared as thing, but when it comes down to really playing the block,
right,
and taking that contact,
you know what I'm saying. He's not physical. He don't have it mentally to be physically, to adapt to games that count.
Right.
Regular season is regular season. You're getting to the goal to be either first, second, third, fourth, just to make the playoffs in general, and not to make the play-in. So you gotta, first of all, Evan Mobley needs to be more assertive and ask for the ball. He needs to be more. They're running the game through D. Mitch and Evan Mobley, but they want Evan to start off getting the ball.
Yeah.
Put up 10 more shots. If you're getting 15, put 10 more up. Make 25 more shots.
Yeah, because it's giving opportunities for everyone else to get open because now they're trying to focus on him more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
And D. Mitch is always going to do what D. Mitch can do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Spider!
It's just.
So how do you feel about the comments where they keep saying he's a choker? He chokes.
I'm not doing that.
How can you choke when you're averaging plus almost 30 a game?
See, that was just a question because I support Donovan Mitchell. He tried his hardest.
No. But what I'm saying is that
saying that he was choking, and that's not really what it was.
When people say stuff like that, dog, I think it's null and void because you see the stats.
Yeah, yes. The stats speaks for everything.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Because he's not doing this just one time, two times. He's averaging those numbers.
Yeah,
those are on a nightly basis. Whenever they play, he's averaging those numbers.
So I don't listen to that.
Me either. So
numbers is what it is, man.
Yeah.
They can talk all day, but the numbers is different,
The numbers is right there. They just don't want to look at it.
They don't want to look at it, man. Exactly what it is.
They take one game and base his whole career off that one game.
Yeah, man. Football season is underway, fellas.
Yeah, let's go Browns.
Let's go.
Cleveland Brownies. Browntown.
You going to the opening?
Besides,
I'm gonna piss him off every time. I'm coming black and yellow every time.
Man.
You ain't gonna see T on the ones, man.
I'm diehard, baby. Diehard Steeler fan in the building.
So what you think about Aaron Rodgers right now?
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see what happens. We definitely gotta have that protection. Our O-line gotta be ready. The receivers got to be ready.
Yeah.
Because Aaron Rodgers is no spring chicken, man. He's legendary. His arm work is immaculate. His visuals is immaculate, and he's gonna do what he came to do. Now I don't compare him to Ben Roethlisberger. There's only one Ben.
Yeah, to each his own. Because you see what he was
you know
doing
what I mean?
in
But
Green Bay.
He did his thing with Green Bay, and he owns the name with Green Bay. I give him that.
He does.
But I just really need to see what the madness that the coaches have in play is basically what I want to see. So we'll see come preseason because these cats are gonna be fighting for a job.
Definitely.
And I would love to see what Aaron Rodgers do and see how we can go. I would have loved to have kept Russell Wilson.
I think Russell would have been. I liked him there.
Yeah, I would have loved to kept Russ, but it is what it is.
He was getting used to everything.
Yeah,
He probably just needed another season.
It is what it is. And Mason Rudolph, he's gonna have to keep his head on the swivel because it ain't gonna be every day that Aaron Rodgers is gonna be in all game long. You know what I mean? And
not until number 95 get at his ass.
Here we
Miles
go.
Garrett's on his ass.
There you go.
Hey.
I'm excited.
Hold on. You know what? Let's do this.
I am excited to see what the Browns do.
Yeah. There's also a lot of fighting for positions right there as well.
I ain't going to even lie. I'm excited to see what the Browns do. I'm excited to see what type of playing time Shador is going to get.
Yeah, I say week 5.
Week 5?
Week 5.
I think sooner. They're probably going to
I was going to say sooner.
I feel like they're going to be like, okay, we drafted you for a reason. Let's see what you got. They'll probably give him a game just to be like, okay, let's see what you got. And if he fucks up, that's on him.
No.
But
you
with
got
the
the
Browns
4.
coaching, man.
You got the 4 to the 5 hardest games. Start of the season. You're not throwing a fifth rounder in the line of fire without getting some kind of ground to the game, because college to NFL is totally different.
Yeah.
Let him learn the first 5, because those are the ones that.
So you think he's not learning in camp?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh.
I'm saying as of the teams that we face. Okay. We got the Bengals. We got basically the hardest.
Do they face the Ravens coming up in the first 4 or 5 weeks?
This is how it is. Okay, the preseason's the preseason. So you got 8th, the 16th, and the 23rd.
Right.
Those are the preseasons.
Right.
So then we're going to go into where are we at here?
First week of September.
Okay, September 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to throw a Shador Sanders in against the Cincinnati Bengals?
Yep.
You should.
He's got to prove himself.
Okay. How about week 2 versus the Ravens?
No.
You see what I'm saying? So here we go with the first 4 games of the NFL Browns season. We have September 7th at 1 o'clock. We're here with the Bengals opening up our season.
Okay.
Then September 14th, we're in Baltimore. The 21st, we're in Green Bay. The 28th, we're in Detroit. Then October 5th, this is week 5. This is where I said Shador should start. Okay?
Okay.
Vikings. Let them see about the Vikings.
Okay.
Okay? Because they're overseas.
Right.
But back again, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wow, man.
I feel like he'll start by then.
You see what I'm saying?
He's gonna start one of the 4.
Yeah, I say the Vikings. He's not gonna face the Steelers.
No, he's gonna face Cincinnati.
No.
I bet you they put him out there first game of preseason.
Preseason?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about regular season.
Oh, okay.
Right now we're talking about regular season.
Okay.
So you got the preseason. Boom. August 23rd, he's gonna be playing, and I can see him playing. Starting August 23rd, the final preseason in Cleveland. Okay, to get ready for the season. I see him starting that game in the preseason to see what he can do. First half, Shador. Second half, Gabriel. Okay?
Mm.
The start of the season will be either Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett. Okay,
Kenny ain't getting no love. I promise you.
Kenny Pickett,
especially with Joe Flacco.
That's why I say one of them two quarterbacks are going to start the season.
Okay.
I could probably see Gabriel or Pickett get traded before the season.
That's probably a move they probably do need. They got 4 quarterbacks.
Yeah,
in
they're not going to have
right
4. They're going to have 3.
Yeah, they're gonna have 3.
Shador will be either the second,
number 2,
either the second or third, depending on what they do as of the quarterback situation.
I think he'll be 2.
I think he'll be a 2.
I think so too.
That goes along with. So you said 5th round earlier. You believe he earned the 5th round, or was he overhyped on everyone saying he was going to be the first pick?
I think he was a top 5 in the first round.
I think it was, and what it was
his dad got
they were playing mind games.
Yes.
And with the mind games going, people, everybody knew it. People thought actually Shador was supposed to go to Pittsburgh.
Yes.
And so
Pittsburgh was waiting.
They were waiting
for him to go in the 5th round or wherever round they was. They
actually,
was trying to get him. Actually, they was waiting. Everybody was. I say everybody was waiting. The ones that needed the quarterback were the ones that were playing trick games.
Right.
That's why Steelers ended up with Aaron Rodgers. That's why the Saints don't have a quarterback. And then the Browns picked up Gabriel, which the Dolphins wanted. Okay? So, look at Miami's quarterback situation with Tua.
With that concussion and everything.
Yeah.
You think who's their backup?
Honestly,
here's the thing with Tua, man. He's accident prone, man.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's a dog, but he's
accident prone, man.
So you don't think the Browns will make or Miami inquire about Gabriel since they wanted him so bad?
The trade portal's still open, man.
Still open.
Definitely is.
Still open, man. So anything can happen before season start.
Yep.
Some mass changes.
I say the last game of the preseason will determine which quarterback will be starting and which quarterback will be traded.
Yeah. Well, I put my money on Shador Sanders.
Yes.
And I will.
You know why? Because I've been liking Shador. You know what I'm saying? He's a good quarterback. He's tall. He could run the offense. But shit, when I posted on my IG and shit with the pose like this, you know what I'm saying? Man, I tell you, I ain't look it, bruh. I ain't even gonna lie. That's like LeBron reposting something. My shit was going so fucking crazy. I mean, literally, I laid my phone down like 5 minutes after I did that and uploaded it. My shit was I thought my phone fucked up.
Yeah.
Bro, I looked at it, and where you see your IG little, app. Yeah. Bro, that bitch said 250. Bro, I ain't never had that.
250,000?
Nah, man.
Oh.
Shit. Nah, man. Fuck, we would have been famous like a motherfucker.
Yeah. 250 bands?
It started with 250 followers and then people liking the story. And then it just, by the end of the next day, that shit was close. It was so over like 800, bro. I ain't never had that many motherfucking.
Because you gotta remember, he's also an influencer. He streams a lot. He's on Twitch. Yeah, and he watching his streams.
And he reposted to his page.
Yeah,
crazy,
bro.
A lot of people are still watching.
I was hyped.
A lot of people stay watching.
He reposted that motherfucking, man. I was like, damn. Hey, I thought I hit the lotto with that motherfucker, man.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
But that, here's the deal, man. 25-26 season for both NFL and NBA, man.
Yes.
It's gonna be mad crazy.
Yes.
Man. It's gonna be mad crazy.
So am I rolling with you to the Cavs
media day?
Yeah. Give me a pass, man. Come on.
Oh, no, man.
Tell them we there. Nah,
I don't know, man. You like to cause trouble, man.
Nah, I'll be right there with my Lonzo Ball jersey so I can get it out of breath.
That's the only reason why you want to go. That's the only reason why you want to go.
Nah, I just want, shit. The homies to see me up in there, like, Jalen Tyson and Craig Porter Jr. You know what I'm saying? My boy Imani ain't there. I don't know what the Cavs. He's still a restricted free agent with the Cavaliers.
Right.
I don't know if they're gonna pick him up or he'll be. I mean, he's really.
I don't know, man. Cody Altman got some stuff going on up his sleeve, man.
Yeah, but
I feel like they'll bring him back in.
I'm like, wait.
Cody got some up his sleeve, man.
Yo, like I said, Monty, I'm gonna hit you with the 1-2 on the Instagram, and we're gonna need you on the podcast, man.
This is the goal, man. We want to get them on the podcast. We got to get Shador in.
We gotta get them.
And
I'll be at training camp in 28.
You got to push that hard, man.
Oh, you know it.
Get Shador to Lorraine, man.
Or even via live.
If we can do via live,
that's a live interview.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
can catch an interview right there.
Yeah.
We can set up at his condo. It don't matter.
Whatever. Tell him how the steaks ready.
But Hunndo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got Hunndo in the building.
Hondo's in the building. So man, what's you got any shows coming up, man? What's up when you hit the stage?
Right now, I've been waiting on my manager right now to see if we got any upcoming shows. But mid-July, I've been trying to see if I'm gonna host my own show, like a little event for artists to come in together and just perform,
So
like a showcase,
like a
little showcase. And I'll be hosting that.
So let me say this to you, bruh. So a lot of people have been doing showcase shows.
Yeah.
What would you say would you do that's different that other showcases hasn't done?
Well, I know right now, like, people come in for showcases and they perform and then they leave, so it makes the other artists feel like, dang, there's nobody here. With me, I'd have a rule set. I'd have a prize for, like, even just winning first, second, and third place, to where it makes people want to stay for that long. Because even me in the beginning, when I was first performing, I would perform not thinking the ins and outs of things like networking and meeting other artists and all that. I wasn't really taking it too serious. But when, like I said, that trip to Atlanta changed my whole mentality on everything. You have to network. You have to talk to other artists. It don't matter if you like their music or not. It's networking. You give them your information on Instagram. Boom, that's one new follower on your Instagram that you just met right there, and vice versa. Now there's a new follower for them. It's same with just meeting people. Regardless, when you want to become famous, you're gonna have to talk and meet to a lot of people. I want to make sure, like, I host like a networking event where people are not just coming just to be, I'm performing just to sing and like get nothing out of it. I want people to actually get their like social medias out there. Like, if everything gets set up right, I'm gonna try to have Screech come in with his podcast, or DC and Company Radio come in and interview people right there while we're performing and keeping the show going. But just a lot of new things that I'm trying to get where it's probably going to be a repetitive cycle too. I don't think that's going to be my first showcase. Depending on how this first one goes, I'm trying to bring out my people, Too Ready Entertainment, out there. So I'll have Big Homie Mags headlining, and I got a lot of things coming up for just not just showcases, but just opportunities for a lot of people. Like, same opportunities that I had, but I missed out, which I'm still going to keep chasing on those. But I want to also help other artists, because I'm not greedy in this game, Why would I want to be an artist, but I'm hating on this guy, hating on this guy, hating on... You got to show love to everybody regardless, because that's just who I am. I'm humble. I like listening to everything. There's an artist that send me music that is not even my genre, and I'm like, okay, actually, I'm fucking with this. You just got to give it a listen. Same with, I would want somebody to do with my music. I'm like, hey, can you check this out? I have listening ears. I'm not A&R or anything, but I got experience in this music game, which a couple artists don't have. Which I got years in it. I'm not saying that I took it very serious and I made a big name out of myself, but I made a name for myself. A lot of people know who Hunndo is. If you ask them who's Hunndo,
that's what's up.
Majority of people. Too Hunndo. It's new, Too Ready Entertainment Hunndo.
There you go.
Yeah.
You saying everybody know Hunndo.
Yeah,
I know Hunndo, but I know another Hunndo too. Too Ready Hunndo.
Yeah, Too Ready Hunndo.
Talk about Too Ready Entertainment, man. What's the whole entity of that? The whole.
Right now, we got a lot of great artists on our team. Too Lit Ave, he's doing a lot of numbers right now. Big Homie Mags himself, where there's a lot of upcoming artists from there that he mainly handpicks himself. I remember doing a showcase. I was just a normal contestant going in for the showcase. The prizes were like money as well, but also there was actually no prize where he was going to sign anybody there. So I got that because he kind of was messing with my music. So the day I performed over there, I was going to leave like how I usually do, just because I felt there wasn't too many people. When I performed, there was, but at the end, there was like not too many people. So I'm over here thinking, okay, he's just gonna announce the winner and then we're gonna leave. No, he came up and he said that on stage. Like, he asked if I'm signed with anybody, and I told him no. And he wanted me to join his team, which has been like a real connection. We got 2 songs together. He got the other song. I gotta grab that from him, but we got 2 songs together. Right now, I got one on my phone, and Too Ready Entertainment is a name to watch because we're coming up real slowly. Each individual artist has their own movement going on, which I think pushes Too Ready Entertainment together.
Okay, that's what's up. So we got definitely now. August will be new music.
Yeah, August you definitely will have new music, and if I do but if I do have a couple things finished and worked out before August, I will be waterfalling effect in a couple songs. So I will be dropping here and there, but for sure, the full album will be dropping in the beginning of August to Hunndo.
How can they reach out to you, man?
You guys can find me on IG, Hunndo.Javi. I mainly post all my stuff there. Like, my Facebook is my real name, but you could still look me up as Hunndo Javi from there. And I have a lot of links. My link tree, I think, is set up. Instagram was playing with me with a lot of copyright issues. That's why I only have a couple songs on YouTube, but I had a lot more that even Screech he recorded himself. I just was dealing with a lot of copyright issues, so I'm doing everything, fully focused on this. I'm actually waiting on my manager to get back with me with a beat pack that he said he was going to give me. If not, I'm going to be getting beats on my own, buying them, owning them, not even just leasing them. I want to fully own them. Talk to a couple producers out there to see if they have anything that they want to, work on, or if they want things exposed for them. I'm more of like for exposure. If a lot of people want to have me do their beats and me give them the shout outs, I can do that as well. But me starting, I was doing a lot of YouTube beats, so that's kind of what's messed me up a little bit.
That's what it is, man. Y'all give it up for my man Hunndo in the building.
Yo.
And y'all make sure y'all look out for him, man. IG, you doing it real big. Look out for the new music coming out in August, and make sure y'all go in time and lock in Spin the Block.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you Spin the Block, man. Lock that in. Do it real big.
Don't you have another one, Black Sheep?
Yeah, Black Sheep. That
Black
one's on
Sheep.
there. Yeah,
Okay.
Black Sheep.
So he also got 2. He got Spin the Block on YouTube.
Yep.
Black Sheep on YouTube.
Black Sheep's on there, and from my old United Masters, which I'm still trying to get back, I believe they still have Thoughts in My Head up there.
And check that out, Thoughts in My Head.
So Thoughts in My Head.
So if y'all want to, go ahead and subscribe, support, share.
Yeah, man.
Put the notifications on.
Yes, sir. On all platforms, Hunndo Javi.
Hunndo Javi.
Hunndo Javi. And you see him right there, so you know who it is.
Yes,
just
sir.
in case people don't know who he is.
Right.
I'm your man, Screech Gennaro, right here. And on the other camera is your host,
Big T DaRadical one in the building, man.
89.1 FM.
89.1. Shout out to my man DC and Company Radio.
Radio.
Big bro.
Base.
Home base.
So you can catch us out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah, man. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
And Mondays will be Get Motive Monday with DJ D Grinds live.
Grind League.
Wednesdays are submission days, which you can email some tracks. We will be doing Tuesdays music reviews.
Okay. Music reviews on Tuesday.
You can check it out. You could skip the line.
And I'm telling you right now, we pit bulls.
Yes, and
we are pit bulls.
The guy that you see on the camera right now, Big T, he's real vocal on.
If it ain't hit me in 10 seconds, it's garbage.
Yeah, and that's your director of the radio station, so. You already know. If he ain't liking it, we're going to give him the
boo. It's done.
And then, you might have some guests like Hunndo over here critiquing. Because we do critique. And we do take this shit serious.
As well,
yeah, man, we do.
Shout out to all the DJs. Shout out to everybody tuning in.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that subscribe.
Yeah.
That hit the notifications. Added me on Facebook, Instagram. Added T to this Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Subscribe to everything Cypher Podcast, everything Too Ready Hunndo, and everything Big T, the Radical One.
Yeah, man.
We are live always,
Lock
every
it in.
day. And
We out here, man. Cypher Podcast. And remember, we out of here. Remember, watch your thoughts so they become your words. Watch your words so they become your actions. Watch your actions so they become your habits. Watch your habits so they become your characters. Cypher Podcast in the building. Screech De Niro, Big T, Hunndo. Man, we out of here, man.
You out.
yeah. I'll let y'all.